Hi, I'm Kabra Harvey from Henry Ford High School.
And I'm Charlie Brown from Seaholm High School, and this is the MIPA TV Week in Review.
Alicia Washington explored the MIPApalooza theme and took a look at previous themes.
Since 1984, MSU has been opening their campus to young journalists for a 5-day extensive summer workshop. Each year, every camper patiently anticipates what the theme will be. With past themes ranging from vacation to black and white and red all over, the MIPA staff always brings their A-game when it comes to themes. This year is no different, and with the theme being MIPApalooza, campers are in for a rocking time. Jeremy Steele, Executive Director of MIPA, has put a lot of thought into this year's theme.
Last couple years at the workshop, we've had a concert at least one night during activity time. So last year, when we were sitting around in the office working on other things at night, getting things ready, we just started to brainstorm ideas for this year's workshop. And one of the things we came up with was the idea of playing off those concerts and doing multiple concerts and having kind of a palooza or concert festival feel. And so that's where MIPApalooza came from.
On Tuesday night, campers had a chance to hear alternative hip-hop artist James Garden perform some of his songs from his album, Moleskins and Pocket Squares. This year's theme for MIPA Summer Conference is MIPApalooza, and as you can see, they're giving Lollapalooza a run for their money. Although campers here at MIPA are satisfied with the theme, that doesn't stop them from brainstorming some of their own.
I think for next year, I would choose Africa because it would be gorgeous, and Africa is such a beautiful continent, and you could have all the different countries, and there's just so much you could do at that time.
If I could have any theme, it would be like a candy theme because journalism is sweet.
Next year's theme should be 90s because everyone talks about it and how much they like it so much.
So just kind of like a throwback theme, like so you can incorporate like 50s, 60s, 70s, 40s.
James Garden himself was also satisfied with this year's theme of MIPApalooza.
I think tonight was amazing. It was probably like one of my favorite crowds just because everyone had so much energy and I was able to feed off the energy and just have a good time with them.
Although it may seem like coming up with a theme is an easy task, Jeremy Steele proves that not all themes are a hit. This has been Alicia Washington for #MIPATV.
Was a time-based theme, which you think might be good with deadlines and how important those are for journalists. But what happened, and this was fortunately before my time on MIPA's staff, was they came up with this concept called MIPA Time, where they totally changed around the clock so that there was MIPA had its own time system, and the problem with that was nobody could figure out what time MIPA time actually was. So everybody was totally confused on the schedule, and within I think a day or two of the workshop, they had to completely abandon the whole MIPA time system and go back to a regular clock because people couldn't figure out where they were supposed to be when. So sometimes the themes work really well, and sometimes maybe not so well. But we work really hard every year to try to be kind of clever and fun and come up with something different that'll be fun for us as a staff, but also fun for all the students who come here.
This has been Alicia Washington for #MIPATV.
Alexander Neal had a chance to talk to the teachers at MIPA and see what it was like to be a teacher here.
MIPA, a journalism camp at MSU. Hundreds of students come here every year to advance their knowledge in journalism careers and have shared their stories of why and how they came here. But there seems to be a common trend of stories we haven't heard.
We never talked to the teachers.
Builds into the headline, makes the connection. What is it? Today and tomorrow.
While it's clear they want to share the knowledge to a younger youth, it's not very apparent as to why they chose to teach at MIPA. Most teachers usually do the same thing outside the workshop, usually at a school or some kind of university, and it seems that most...
I teach at Lansing Community College, and I also teach a special program for high school students. It's a career prep center. I teach computer graphics, animation, 3D, modeling. I teach web design, traditional drawing, and graphic arts.
It's also apparent that many teachers are using the same thing to strengthen their passion. Cheryl Pell stated that teaching at MIPA has really strengthened her passion towards designing. Most of the teachers we have at MIPA are returning workers, and it seems that passion strengthening has really encouraged them to come back each and every workshop. And while this doesn't allow for new blood to show up as often in MIPA, it's still nice to show that people have such an affection for teaching younger students. This seems to be a clear example, as old material can always be new, no matter how you present it. For MIPA TV, I'm Alexander Neal.
Josh Tilley has more about the music of MIPA.
No, this is not your ordinary rap group. It is the original Moleskins and Pocket Squares. With their new sounds, they attracted a lot of student attention and appraisal.
I kind of like how everybody was involved, like the clapping, and made it fun.
Was probably have to be the guitar. I really like the rhythm and everything.
This week, Cabra Harvey took a look at the dairy store.
MSU's Dairy Store is the place to be.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Describe to me the first time you ate at the Michigan State Dairy Store.
Well, guess what? It's their first time.
How is the ice cream?
It was really good.
What flavor do you guys have?
I had the coconut almond chocolate.
I have raspberry chocolate chunk. I have cookies and cream. And I have raspberry chocolate chunk.
This picture? Just
Even as a small establishment, this place still keeps moving.
Describe to me the first time you ate at the dairy store.
Yeah.
How is it?
The ice cream made? It's made, okay, I'm not a food science major, so I'm not really professional, but it's made with they put cream in these tanks, and then they flavor the tanks, and it's usually 100 gallons at a time, and then it goes through these pipes, and it's called a scrape surface heat exchanger, and it's this thing that scrapes the cream. It gets really cold, and it turns into ice cream, and then we pour pieces and variegated in, and it comes out this tube.
Has it changed since it opened?
I think it's changed a lot actually. I know they opened it 50 years ago, and then they stopped production, and then they reopened it. So, and then we've added lots of flavors and stuff.
For MIPA TV, I'm Cabra Harvey.
Julia Masson took another look at the dairy store.
MSU Dairy Store is a family-friendly and inexpensive place to be that's always buzzing with lots of people. They offer more than 40 unique flavors at different times. Two of the most popular flavors are Buckeye Blitz, a Reese's peanut butter flavor, and Sesquicentennial Swirl, their cake batter flavor.
So where are the ice creams made?
Ice cream is made actually in our plant, which is right next door to our Anthony location. And all of the milk we get for our ice cream is either on MSU Farm or at KBS MSU Farm.
What do you think separates this ice cream from other brands?
Personally, I'd say we make everything with love. We always give the best ingredients. We make sure our ice cream is perfectly made. So to me, I'd say MSU Dairy Store, we love our ice cream.
After working hard on journalism, students enjoy stopping into the store.
I heard you went to the ice cream store yesterday, and how was your overall experience?
Well, we went with our class because we won the volleyball match that we were in.
Mm-hmm.
So we were all just joking around, happy we won, and glad that our teacher was paying for the ice cream, so we just had a good time.
Did you like the overall atmosphere?
Yeah, there's families and stuff in there. There's a long line, so it's good. People always come by. So
Okay.
Good atmosphere, and it was just fun.
Even though the weather this week hasn't been the nicest, every student deserves a scoop of this delicious ice cream.
For MIPA TV, this is Julia Masson.
Delphine Maddox took a look at what kids do in their free time.
MIPA is all about hard work and dedication, but sometimes kids need to have free time. During campers' time at MIPA, there is an equal amount of work and play.
Maybe like 2 to 3 hours doing homework.
Kids enjoy spending a huge amount of their time in the cafeteria, enjoying meals. There is also an entertainment that MIPA provides. The Dairy Store is a really big hit for campers to go to during their free time.
It's not my dorm room, it's the Dairy Store.
There are also many activities that MIPA offers for campers to do in their downtime.
Yeah, every year we survey our students about things that they liked and they didn't like, and we definitely use the results of those surveys to help us figure out what to do the next year, changes to make to different things. And then we're always brainstorming for new ideas of new things that we can do at next year's workshop.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
The activities that I enjoyed was the volleyball. That was really fun to do. And the concert, really nice to go to.
From MIPA TV, this has been Delphine Maddox.
Charlie Brown talked to people and asked how they found out about MIPA.
Yes, sir, MIPA 2014 is back on the scene for another exciting week, but I'm here at Michigan State University to ask some of the students how they heard about this exciting journalism camp that's attracted kids from as far away as Georgia.
It was a few weeks after that I found out about MIPA that I actually wanted to go, because I wasn't too sure that, it would actually do something for me, but now that I'm here, I realize that it really did help me out. It's my first year on staff this year, and I'm really into cartooning, and my advisor found out that I'm really into cartooning and recommended MIPA for me, told me that it would really help me out, and that's what decided to make me want to come here.
I found out about MIPA from my advisor, Mrs. Mitchell. I came to MIPA because I heard about the great experiences from other kids that came in the past. From the time I found out about MIPA, it took a couple months for me to sign up.
If you thought everyone from MIPA camp found out about this place through their advisors, think again.
I found out about MIPA through my sister's friend who was trying to sign up for a class for veterinarian services, and my mom wanted my sister to do it. And she signed up for, did a paper and everything, didn't get in the class, and my mom's like, Brandon, why don't you sign up for the class? So that's how I found out about MIPA.
Even though the MIPA campers were able to tell me some very valuable information on how they found out about MIPA, I still wasn't able to realize what exactly was it that drew them to this camp.
Sure. What brings people to MIPA camp? The main thing that brings people to MIPA camp is being on a strong journalism staff. A lot of our kids are part of strong programs, and the reason those programs are strong because they come to MIPA camp. It's kind of cyclical. MIPA camp is a big part of a strong journalism program. We also have students who are here. They're 1 or 2 people from their staff, and those are the people on the staff who are really passionate and want to make their staff better. And we also have people here who aren't even on a journalism staff. They came here because they want to learn photography and want to learn writing, and MIPA is a great place to learn those things too, even if you're not on a staff.
For MIPA TV, I'm Charlie Brown. Gina McCracken had a chance to sit down with Jim Streisel, who teaches at the workshop but was also a musician.
So we went and found out we would be just fine, and frankly, those folks that we played that first open mic night are now some of our greatest musical friends. I wrote my first original song then a couple of years ago, and since then we've got 2 albums under our belts, and we play around the Indianapolis area, mostly the north side of Indianapolis. Busy with 2 or 3 or 4 gigs a month. Really, all these folks who teach with me are some of my not just best journalism friends, they're like my best friends. I mean, when I'm at school, my students know I'm in a band. I don't hide it from them. I'm at school, I'm their teacher, and that's cool, and they're cool with it. If they ask me about the band, I'll tell them, but I don't go out of my way to do it. And then when I'm home and I'm playing in the band, I'm in a band.
Jim's just a really cool guy. He's an amazing teacher. He won Teacher of the Year for 2013, which is pretty amazing. And his band is awesome. I'm a big Dead Squirrels fan. See, I got a t-shirt and everything. he loves Jason Mraz, and he loves John Mayer, and he loves all those like acoustic kind of soulful singers.
Milan Rebels talked to students about their time at the workshop.
I'm Claire Reed. I go to Dublin Coffman High School in Ohio. I'm taking advanced yearbook design.
You're a first year MIPA student, so could you tell me a little about your experience at the workshop?
It's really fun. I'm learning a lot of new things that I didn't know before.
What are a couple of items that you brought to camp that are helping you get through the week?
Okay, I brought a fan, and that's really helping because it's very hot in our room. We brought like 10 boxes of Cheez-Its and fruit snacks and a lot of food.
Do you think you'll attend MIPA again next summer?
I think so, yeah. It's been fun. Like all the activities and everything are really fun. Like we participated in the volleyball tournament, so it's good.
All right, thanks so much.
All right.
A major part of Claire's class, Advanced Yearbook Design, is to learn how to make your yearbook spreads more complex.
Mia Adams. I go to Mercy High School. I am going to be a junior in high school. I am taking Money Matters. We've learned about different kinds of ads and how to get ads in your yearbook to help, if you go to a public school, to help make money for your yearbook and things like that. I knew like a little bit of it, but not a whole bunch. I brought my own bedding, so sheets and a pillow, so now I have 2 pillows. I brought a towel, I brought soap, a loofah, of course. I brought hair stuff for my hair because it can get kind of wild and unruly. I brought face stuff, different kinds of clothes like leggings and pants and shorts because I wasn't sure like what the weather would be, and a jacket.
The private school that Nia attends allows for yearbook funding through their tuition. She learned that public schools pay for their yearbooks by seeking ads from local businesses. What she also learned is that money does matter. For MIPA TV, I'm Milan Rebels.
Alex Rukowski had a chance to sit down with students and ask them about their MIPA experience.
Each year, hundreds of students travel to Michigan State to practice and study different forms of journalism. Whether it's news writing classes, video classes, yearbook classes, or photography classes, MIPA provides it all. For yearbook student Michael Fabitz, his favorite part about MIPA is learning and experiencing more.
Basically, we've been learning all the tools and skills that we're going to need to design the basic pages and stuff.
Most of Michael's yearbook staff is here with him to help prepare for next year's yearbook.
For yearbook, I just like how I went in as a writer, and then because I like writing and reading and all that stuff, but just capturing things that most people might forget throughout the year, and we're able to make them remember and show them the memories they might have forgotten.
Editor-in-Chief Bina Ha takes designing the newspaper.
I'm going to be editor-in-chief next year, and I really needed some fresh design ideas because we're revamping our whole paper.
Good thing for Bina, MIPA is the perfect place for design ideas.
I got a bunch of new design ideas, and I learned how to use InDesign more in depth. So I really think that I can take that back and make something of it.
Both first-year MIPA students learned a lot of skills they can take back with them this fall. With MIPA TV, I'm Alex Rukowski.
Thank you for watching MIPA TV Weekend Review.
We hope that you remember all that you've learned this week. From all of us at the MIPA TV staff, good luck to all the staffs this year and your school years.